Imagine this. You flee a war, seeking peace in a new country. You think your life will finally be safe, but in just a few minutes, on a train seat, your life is taken. 23-year-old Iryna Zerutska experienced exactly this. An ordinary night, an ordinary train, and an unknown danger that changed everything. Iryna Zarutska, 23, was from Kiev, Ukraine. She had escaped the war with her family, hoping for a fresh start in America. In Charlotte, North Carolina, she worked at a local pizzeria while taking English classes. Her dream was to become a veterinary assistant. Friends and co-workers remembered her as kind, hard-working, and full of hope. She had survived war, believing America would finally be safe. But that night, tragedy struck. On that same train was 34-year-old D. Carlos Brown Jr. with over 14 prior arrests for theft, armed robbery, and threats. His criminal record was long. He also struggled with schizophrenia, often believing strangers could read his mind. The mental health system and justice system repeatedly failed him, leaving him free and armed on the night of Iryna's death. On August 22nd, Iryna boarded the train after finishing work. At 9:46 p.m., surveillance footage shows her quietly scrolling on her phone. 4 minutes later, Brown pulled out a folding knife. He stabbed Iryna 3 times, one strike directly to her neck. She grabbed her throat as blood spilled onto the train floor. Passengers froze in shock. Some tried to help, but it was too late. In seconds, her life was gone. Brown calmly got off at the next stop. The knife was recovered nearby, and he was immediately taken into custody. With Brown's mental illness and criminal history, why was he free to roam the streets? Courts had released him, and mental health evaluations were never completed. This incident exposed failures in public safety and mental health systems in Charlotte. Transit authorities later announced security upgrades and camera replacements, but for Iryna, it was already too late. This tragedy raises the question, are our cities and systems truly safe? So the question remains, could any system have prevented this? Did failures in mental health and justice allow this to happen? If the safeguards had worked, Iryna might still be alive. Her story is more than a crime report. It's a reminder of how fragile life truly is and how precious every minute can be. Iryna Zarutska's story leaves us asking, are justice and reform truly protecting the vulnerable? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to hear more true crime stories, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you in the next story.